Good morning, 8:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, October 19th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So it's very foggy here in the state of Michigan. I can barely see in front of me. It's hard to see behind me. Well, I guess you can see a little bit of the fog, but when you look out, man, is it foggy. Looking forward to about an hour from now. Julie's mom's going to come over and we're going to go to the Royal Oak Farmers Market. They've got a lot of fresh apples off the trees and such. So I'm very excited about going there. Last week, the people I bought from weren't there and the ones I bought were horrible. So I'm very glad that these particular people will be back this week. But anyhow, nonetheless, we can get past the grapefruit debate or debacle of last week. But right now we've got XRP down about 0.44%, sitting right around the 54.40 level. Now, I know it looks bearish, and it is, but we haven't broken down yet. Whenever you're on the top side of this consolidation, sitting right around the 54.1 cent mark, you're still on the bullish side to where you can have that bounce for the technical move up. Yes, we were in a gigantic bear flag, and it seems to be on the top side of that, but we can also not rule out the fact that this isn't a rising channel, and it stayed within. So if it plays the bear flag out as just a minor back test for bearish purposes, you could get up to 58.41. Remember, we've already filled the fair value gap at 55.9 cents I targeted for about a week and a half. That was filled just a couple days ago. But the technical move off of this section, even if you were able to hold back here, it will still get you right into that exact same area around 58 cents. Let's just say it bounces off of right about here. Say we drag this out, it bounces right there. That would give us a move to about 58.20. Still seems like it's possible. It still seems plausible. If you're a leverage style trader, these are the positions I find very interesting where you can have a minimal trade with minimal loss. Like at 53.90, that's as low as you should be going. So if you're watching this, maybe put it at 53.80, and then you would know this fell apart, fell down, and this pattern is invalidated. So there's no reason to hold it much longer than that, because a drop out of here could very well find us down near that 40 cent mark. But you can't just look at the pattern right there and say, well, this is what's happening, because we are definitely in a rising channel. But if we don't give way at about 54.1, you very well could find yourself coming all the way back up to about 57 cents. It's been a very long, expanded, extended rising channel. So these are the moments where you can technically try to take advantage of an opportunity and be like, you know, I'm going to use this as a support structure, and as long as it holds this, I can buy into it. Maybe a leverage, maybe a long, and then I'll ride it back up to 57 cents. Understanding, if it breaks this rising channel, your first target's 51.1 cents. So let's say it goes from 54 back to the top to 57. That's about a 6-7% move here. So I mean, or about a 6% move. So no, 5%. So it's not like, you know, there's nothing there. So we have to watch to make sure that if this is going to break down right now, we have to have this rising channel fall. And if that rising channel falls, we know this pattern's busted. And if this pattern's busted and we lose 51.1, we're going to retest that 2018 resistance as a unified support here and see if it can have a long-standing consolidation and still hold. But that remains to be seen, because we are on a thinly traded weekend. Typically on thinly traded weekends, they'll do the opposite of what it looks like, and then they'll leave this for like Sunday night. Thinly traded Sunday night, but we'll see. We'll see if this breaks down. We'll see if this breaks down, or if this rising channel continues to consolidate out. And we'll know if it starts to break down, if the short-term bear flag actually gives it back. And once the short-term bear flag gives it back, then we know we've starting to have some problems. But right now, we haven't given this support structure up. It was a resistance. It's been back testing it as support. And technically, if it can hold this support long enough here, your technical target, if it does break up, would be 58.21. The technical target on a breakdown, we already know. If this channel is lost and we lose that 54.1 cents roughly, then you have a technical drop to 51.1. So monitor your risk appropriately. And then the only other thing I really want to talk about today is over the past 24 hours, $1 billion in XRP was moved. So $1 billion of XRP in 24 hours. Why is XRP price still down? Despite a massive $1.1 billion in trading volume over the past 24 hours, and I'll try to keep this to about 10 minutes, no reason to do any longer. I don't want anybody to lose their interest. XRP remains in the red. With the price struggling to gain traction, According to CoinMarketCap data, XRP's trading volume has decreased by 21.2% in the past 24 hours. In the previous 24 hours, indicating a slowdown in activity, even as the broader crypto market experienced a rebound. The larger cryptocurrency market is currently undergoing a recovery, with Bitcoin leading the way by surpassing 68,000, which it's still over right now. Much of the market rose as Bitcoin reclaimed 68,000. Hi, Ghost. Hi, buddy. However, this recovery has not been mirrored by XRP, which remains in the red despite slight losses. The price of XRP has declined by nearly 1% in the last 24 hours, despite the larger positive movement on the crypto market. At the time of writing, XRP was down 0.87% in the last 24 hours to 54.6 cents, suggesting the asset has yet to benefit from the recent crypto rebound. The reason for the lackluster XRP price performance could be attributed to various factors, including market sentiment and specific news affecting XRP, including recent developments in the legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). While Ripple scored a partial victory in July last year that declared XRP as a non-security, the SEC's latest appeal move has injected fresh uncertainty onto the market. The market continues to look for further developments, which could have significant implications for XRP's price. The SEC files Form C civil appeal. On October 17th, the SEC filed a Form C appeal along with pre-argument statement, challenging specific portions of the court's summary judgment in the favor of Ripple's defendants in its XRP decision. According to the filing, the SEC's appeal addressed claims against Ripple's executives Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, saying that they violated securities laws by issuing and selling XRP and aided and embedded Ripple's violations of those provisions. So the appeal challenges the court's decision to give partial summary judgment in favor of the defendants, which included XRP sales on exchanges, personal sales by Garlinghouse and Larson, and Ripple's XRP disbursements in exchange for non-cash payments. Stuart Alderodi, Ripple's chief legal officer, reacted to the SEC's appeal on X, underscoring that this SEC Form C does not appeal the ruling that XRP is a non-security. So that's very, very good news that it was ruled a that they're not challenging the non-security or the status as a security. So it will remain a non-security. So I wanted to check one more thing, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. I think it's very important to keep an eye on it. So right now it's up to 72. It's all the way up into greed now. So if we're in greed, a lot of times greed will signify some kind of downward selling or the finish off of a bump up on a run. So our question is here today, are we ready to give away now? And is this Deathcross finally going to give up? Are we going to lose this rising channel today? So that's what we have to look for. I've given you the areas of support that you must pay attention to. I've shown you how there's a minimal risk. If you want to take a leverage trade, it's like a $30 risk from here on a 10x trade on about 200 bucks. So make sure you pay attention to that. If you're looking to copy trade, that's in the video description below or pinned comments on BLOFIN. It's worldwide, no KYC or VPN, so take a look there. And then if you're looking to trade on my most preferred platform, that's BITUNIX. They have the lowest spot and leverage trading fees, and if you're a newer trader as well, it's going to be very simplistic. You're going to understand what's going on. There's not a lot of tricks being used, and there's no KYC or VPN, and you can buy XRP worldwide, including in the USA. And then if you're looking for a little more options, there's HOTCOIN. They have the XRP Bitcoin pairing. I love them in spot. Their futures is a little more difficult. There's higher leverage and such, so it's a little more difficult. But for XRP Bitcoin pairing and a few other pairings, I love HOTCOIN. So pay attention. Make sure you use what you feel is the appropriate exchange. Make sure you set up things when, things are uncertain, so that when you're ready to buy, you have everything set up. The worst thing you can do on an exchange is have the wrong exchange, and then when it comes time to buy, you don't do the due diligence, and then you end up paying an arm and a leg for fees. Don't do that. And then ending the week, we had a great move in gold and silver. Pay attention to this for the start of next week. Silver ended up 6.4% or better than $2 it was up. On silver alone on Friday, I made over $1,600. Gold was up about $29.29. That's up 1.09% to 2,721. B2 gold was up 3.9%, ended the week at $3.46. My options mature at $3.50. And I have that until January of January 16th, 2025. So I've got 3 months left for these options to mature 4 cents, which is a beautiful thing. I opened it when it was at $2.38. I have 3,100 shares of B2 Gold, a little bit more than that, as most of you know. I have 700 plus shares of Fortuna Silver Mines, and it was up 10.5% on Friday. And then I have 600 plus shares of First Majestic, and it was up 15.3% on Friday. Hope you're paying attention to more than just crypto. We made a lot of money on Friday, and I hope you were part of the game. Hashtag be better, do better in the comments if you made it till the end. And join Tom's Army if you really do want to show some extra support.